Hi guys, welcome back to CNC Tarot. This message is going to be for Aquarius. Thank you for all of your likes, share, and subscribes. You guys had the most views, so you'll be the only one getting a personal reading today. And this is now the second time that I'm recording your video. I'm just giving the cards another quick shuffle. But in the last reading that I did, that obviously was not meant to go up. The message I got there was crystals could be beneficial to you, and using crystals, or either you're working with crystals. I do apologize because my 2-year-old is here and he's mocking me. So and singing. Anyways, and that might be a message for you guys as well. Maybe you do have children or grandchildren that you need to spend time with. Children could be a big factor within this message as well. Maybe you've been thinking about children or grandchildren or wanting to have children, but something might be centered around children, especially since I've done all my readings and he hasn't made too much noise. He wants to be known right now. So definitely a youthful, young energy coming through. Also, like I said, the crystals that I mentioned were the rose quartz, red jasper, labradorite, and rainbow fluorite. So those crystals are something that, like I said, you could use or be utilizing. Please look them up. Obviously I love crystals, so I keep all kinds of crystals. I probably have about 100 different pieces, but I love working with them. I love the energies that they give off. They can be used, whether you're trying to heal from love, physical ailments, health-wise, bringing in and clearing up intuition, wanting to astro project and travel. They can be used for many things. So that was a message in the last reading that I did for you, as well as letting go of some things that no longer serve you. I really got the message that for you, Aquarius, you might be holding on to some things, even past childhood traumas, issues, things that have happened years ago, and you're holding on to it. It's really clouding your mind, your train of thought, your judgment. So either you need to have some conversation with these people that might have hurt you, these situations that no longer serve you, you need to let go of, as well as you might need to seek some outside help or therapy that could be beneficial to you as well. So please take that how it resonates as well. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and do another reading, and hopefully it will upload and is meant for you to have as well, Aquarius. I hope you guys are doing well. And again, like I said, thank you for all of your support. I'm not going to do such an extensive spread since I've already shared those messages that came out before. So we'll just see what we get for this reading. Oh gosh, and it looks like it's reiterating that same message. So let's get one more. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. That flew right off there. Let's get that off the floor. All right, Aquarius. This is pretty much the same energy that I had before in a nutshell. So we have the Ten of Wands, which is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have the Ace of Cups, which is water sign energy, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then I have the Nine of Pentacles, which is earth sign energy, earth sign energies, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, the message I was just receiving, because I mentioned kids or children, this could be siblings, this could be grandchildren. You have all of the energies that came out that are not necessarily yours off the bat. Now, these signs could definitely resonate in your chart also, but this could be telling me these are people, like I said, could be siblings, cousins, children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews that you might need to be spending some time with, or that you've been thinking about or been on your mind. Definitely reach out to them because that energy is definitely there, and I think that they could use the attention as well. Now, as for the message, like I said, that coincided before, you have the Ten of Wands, which, in the last reading that I did, you had the energy of the Ten of Swords, both, energy of wanting to walk away, leaving some things behind that no longer serve you, taking action on this thing. And again, like I said, in the reading previously that action was, you know, things that may have happened in the past, things that are, you know, dwelling within your heart and in your mind that you need to go ahead and leave and take action on and keep moving forward. Stop letting these things hinder you, whatever they may be. And even a message I just got too as well, even if this is children, you know, we love our children, and sometimes they can be a hindrance in the sense that they need a lot of time and energy, or maybe even resources or money from us, but we still can't let that be an excuse to stop us from doing what it is that is, you know, truly calling out to us, whether it's, you know, moving, you know, transitioning into a new area, you know, starting over, you know, doing something different, or even just following your own life purpose or goals. You know, just because you make these moves, um, doesn't mean that you have to either A, do it slowly or not do it at all because you have children or responsibilities, but also it doesn't mean that you should set your goals and expectations on the back burner either, especially if they can be beneficial to everyone in the long run. The next card you have is the Ace of Cups, which is really balancing out your emotions. This is emotional fulfillment. This is, you know, divine timing, you know, whatever you believe in, God, spirit, universe, bringing in some type of message, resource, clarity, creativity to you, you know, showing you, you know, maybe this path that you're destined to go down, maybe this thing that you need to go ahead and accomplish and do. Again, it could just be, like I said, with the last reading, speaking your truth, and really let going of the things that happened in the past that no longer serve you, so that you can find some emotional balance within your life. The next card you have was the Nine of Pentacles, and like I said in the last reading, you had the Ace of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles tells me that, you know, this really could deal with money, especially if you're thinking about moving and you're worried about how that'll affect people within your surrounding or your life. But the Nine of Pentacles tells me that, you know, whatever changes that you are going to make is going to be very beneficial, whether it comes to money, energy, you know, maybe changes of like letting go and being more in nature and grounding yourself so that you can surround yourself with energies that actually nurture you and actually provide for you in a more in-depth sense, if that makes sense. All right, I'm going to pull a couple clarifiers for you. But overall, like I said, I really feel like the message is you know, really walking away and letting go of some things that no longer serve you as well. Could be self-doubt, could be, you know, self-imposed limitations and beliefs, could be, like I said, past childhood traumas and issues that you've never dealt with. But, you know, you're really being called to action with this Ace of Cups to really find a balance and let those things go, because you don't want to harbor things or hold on to things that no longer serve you until it's too late. You know, you really do want to sit in this Nine of Pentacle energy. You want to sit in the energy of, you know, harvest, happiness, peace, tranquility, having the things that you need, whether, like I said, it's actual money and something tangible, or being able to have things that nurture you. You know, even if this is her garden, she can pick her fruit off of her garden and eat it. You know what I mean? Being out in nature, having a positive outlook on life. All right, let me pull a couple more clarifiers for my Aquarius. One more clarifier for my Aquarius. You know, I saw this card and I thought about the crystals that I mentioned. You know, obviously crystals are very beneficial in my grounding work. You know, I mentioned a few different crystals that stood out to me this morning, but you know, these could almost look and represent those crystals as well. I said, you know, like the red jasper, I mentioned the rainbow fluorite. We have those colors here as well. I did say the you know, what was that, the labradite, which is like the green and the blue, so I find that interesting also. So that might be something that you want to utilize as well. Now with the clarifier, we have the Magician popping out. Yeah, I think all of them. Oh yeah, we have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups again. And the Hanged Man. So I'm laughing because it's just really reiterating, like, you guys gotta make a change, and you know it. So you have the the Magician, which popped out, which tells me, Aquarius, you have the tools to utilize right at your fingertips in order to make these changes that you need to bring in and manifest the things that you want. Again, like I mentioned, you might have to go to someone such as a therapist or a counselor and someone to speak to so that you are able to make these changes. And this magician can be represented as the teacher, the person that can help guide you into transforming your life, so that you can receive this fulfillment that you're looking for. You literally got the Ace of Cups twice, which really tells me that this is an emotional based decision, in things that you are harboring. So, you're really being called to make that change so that you can sit in that emotional fulfillment, have those tears of joy, being happy and content with who you are and where you're at in life, and the things that, bring you, emotional satisfaction as well. And then Aquarius, you went from the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. And yes, I said this could deal. Sorry. Yes, I said this could deal with money. The Ten of Pentacles obviously is money as well. Moving up and progressing into from the 9 to 10 is a great aspect. But there's also, this card tells me, or not tells me, this is a card of inheritance, family. Gosh, what else? You know, family. Carter, family practices, passing down generational information, knowledge, generational wealth. And again, I really picked up the heavy aspect on kids today, and children and grandchildren and whatever this youth is. But this is also calling you to make these changes so that, you can leave your family with the knowledge, the resources, the energies that they need to be successful. And when I said inheritance and spoke about generations, we hear about generational curses, and I mean, it's not necessarily a word that we want to use as curse, but those curses are recognized as, traumas not being talked or spoken on because, it's become a family secret and we never speak on those things. But how can we truly prepare the generation ahead of us, to not go through or have to experience the same things that we might have experienced or our ancestors might have experienced if nobody's talking to them and preparing them. So this is not only a card of, like I said, gain, but this is just, an abundance of generational wealth. And that wealth can just even be, generational knowledge passed on, inheritance of, actual, conversations, recipes, things that were taught within the family. And then Aquarius, you also have the Hangman, which always tells us to look at things from a different perspective. But the Hangman can also be seen as a stagnant energy. And a lot of people see the Hangman and say, oh, well, things are not changing. That means things are not moving. But things are not changing because either A, you're not ready, or B, you haven't made the choices to change or to see things from a different perspective, or to make a change in order for you to see things from a different light or a different perspective. So with this Hangman energy, I'm really being called to tell you that you have to stop yourself from being stagnant. You cannot move forward unless you make some type of changes. And like I said, I really feel for you, those changes are letting go of things that no longer serve you, moving into a different direction that's going to serve you. You might need a teacher, a help, a guide, a counselor that can, push you through this time of transition, whatever it is, when you do find out what it is and actually, move forward and towards that energy and take those next steps, you will receive and feel that Ace of Cups, that emotional fulfillment, even that, allowing those emotions that no longer serve you to be released as well. Like I said, therapy, you do have tears of joy and breakthrough tears because you are able to cut through some of those things that have been buried and, have really hurt you, or like I said, been on your mind, or have, caused these traumatic experiences and life events that have happened within your life. But, Aquarius, I do feel like, one, this reading is definitely for, my older viewers because, whatever it is that you need to let go of is going to serve you, physically, mentally, emotionally, but it's also going to help the generations for you or the generations after you, if that makes sense. So Aquarius, I hope this helped. Again, I apologize because I had to do this reading over. I apologize for the noise. If you'd like more information or like a reading, please see my description box. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of your support and my returning viewers. I pray that you guys continue to have a blessed day, blessed week, and really pray that you guys can really find that time and energy to make those changes. Again, like I said, before it's too late, whatever that means to you, only you would know what too late means in your eyes and in your book. But you don't want to harbor and carry these things. I want to say to your grave. Basically, it's unfortunate, but you don't want to carry it to your grave because, like I said, you want to be able to leave a lasting impression for your generations to come, your offspring, whatever that may be. Even if you don't have children yet, or you're bringing a child into this world, it could be anything, but you always have to remove yourself from the stagnant energy that no longer serves you and allow you to be the best you. Aquarius, I hope this helps. Thanks again. Take care.